Welcome to the deep dive. Just take a second and look around. Seriously, scrolling your phone, driving past billboards, maybe browsing online. Images are just absolutely everywhere, aren't they?
They really are. You almost can't escape them.
Exactly. And they're not just decoration. They're placed strategically, they're carefully made, and honestly, they're influencing us all the time, often without us even noticing. So today, we're taking a deep dive into image media, business usage, and creation techniques. We're going to pull back the curtain a bit, show you the incredible, often invisible power these visuals have in the business world.
That's right. And what we're really doing here in this deep dive is exploring how businesses use images, unpacking the, well, pretty complex processes behind creating them, and even getting a little peek into the future of visual content.
Sounds fascinating.
Yeah, we've gathered a whole bunch of sources, everything from detailed workflows to insights on AI's role. Our goal essentially is to boil it all down, give you the most important takeaways, sort of a shortcut to being really informed about the thinking and the tech behind the images you interact with every single day.
Get ready for those aha moments, right? Because we're definitely going to reveal some surprising stuff, the strategy behind every picture you see.
Exactly.
So, okay, I feel like images are everywhere, but beyond just looking nice, where are businesses really putting them to work strategically? Like, what's the hidden angle we might miss?
Right. Good question. It's way more than just aesthetics. One of the main strategic uses is product display. Think about online shopping.
Yeah, it is.
You can't touch the item, right? So those carefully shot, refined photos, they're absolutely crucial for you to understand what something looks like, the details. In e-commerce, a great photo isn't just nice, it directly fuels that desire to buy.
It builds trust instantly, I guess.
Precisely. Some studies show it seriously bumps up conversion rates. It's about trust and clarity.
And I imagine it's not just about selling, but also about preventing headaches later.
You nailed it. Which brings us to the second big area, product explanations or tutorials.
Like assembly instruction.
Exactly. Putting together furniture, setting up a gadget. Step-by-step images are super effective. They guide you visually, make it easier to understand, boost engagement, and for the business, it cuts down on support calls. Clear visuals save money.
Makes sense.
Then, of course, there's advertising and marketing. Images here are all about creating promotional content, often with tempting offers. Visual impact is key, grabbing attention immediately, encouraging you to buy through striking visuals and strong brand recognition.
The classic ad image.
Yep. And finally, a huge one today, social media sharing. Images just make posts so much more appealing, more shareable. They guide people straight to online stores. They drive engagement, interaction. They're basically the foundation of social strategy now.
So what this really means for you listening when you're scrolling through Instagram or an online shop, it's not just a pretty picture. Every single image is a calculated move, designed to inform you, persuade you, get you to click buy.
Absolutely. Every image has a job to do.
Seeing how strategically these images are used, it makes me really wonder about the journey they take. It's definitely not just point and shoot to get that perfect commercial look, is it?
Oh, absolutely not. No way. It's a whole workflow, multiple steps, different people involved. It's way more complex than most people think. So step one is product photography.
Right, getting the basic shot.
Exactly. Designers or pro photographers take those initial shots. That's the foundation. Everything builds on that. Step two is where, honestly, the magic happens. Image editing. This is where editors use tools like Photoshop or, increasingly, AI software. And they do a lot of specific things.
Like what?
Well, for instance, background removal. Super common for online stores, right? Helps you focus just on the product, no distractions.
So when I see that shoe floating on a pure white background, that's editing, not just a fancy photo setup.
Almost always, yeah. It's post-production. Then there's color adjustment. This can change the mood, or, really importantly, make sure the product color in the photo matches the real thing. You need that accuracy.
Or sometimes they tweak colors on purpose, maybe.
Yeah.
To fit the brand.
Oh, definitely. Not just for accuracy, but sometimes to evoke a certain feeling, connect with the brand's style. It subtly influences how you perceive it. They also use blurring, maybe to highlight the main subject or obscure something less important, like in a tutorial, focusing on one step.
Okay.
And more advanced stuff, too, like layer masking to edit different parts of an image separately, or adding filters and other effects for, extra visual pop, especially on social media or in ads to highlight a promotion. After all that editing, step three is quality check. This is super important. The team makes sure the image is clear, accurate, that it represents the product correctly. Nothing goes out if it's not right.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Got to be accurate.
Totally. And the final step, marketing team usage. Once everything's approved and polished, the marketing team takes those images and deploys them strategically. Product pages, tutorials, ads, social posts, the works.
Wow.
Yeah, everyone from the photographer to the editor to the marketer has a hand in getting that visual in front of you.
Just think about how many images you see every day, and then picture that whole meticulous process behind each one. It's really not just about the tech skills, like you said, it's strategy. So what are the key principles driving really effective commercial photography?
You're absolutely right. Strategy is huge. One of the biggest things is truly understanding the target market. You have to know who you're talking to, what they need, what appeals to them. The photos need to resonate with that specific group.
Okay, know your audience. What else?
Then the absolute baseline, the non-negotiable, is high-quality photos. They've got to be clear, bright, vibrant. That often means professional gear cameras, lighting, plus the skill to use it right. Poor quality, you've lost them already.
Instantly scroll past.
Yeah, exactly. Also, accurate product presentation. It's about getting the best angle, the right lighting, really showing off the features and how it works. You want the viewer to almost feel like they can reach out and touch it.
Like seeing the real thing.
Mm-hmm. And finally, we talked about editing, but photo editing or post-processing is just essential. Refining the image, cropping, adjusting colors, maybe blurring. That's what makes it truly commercial ready, polished.
Okay, so given all that refinement, that polishing, what software are the pros using? Is it all just Photoshop?
Well, yeah, professional tools like Adobe Photoshop and increasingly specialized AI software are definitely big players, especially in larger studios. But, and this is what's really interesting, high-quality visual work isn't just for the big guys with massive budgets anymore.
Oh.
Yeah, there are some incredibly powerful, accessible alternatives out there now, like GIMP. It's free, open source, and honestly, it's very similar to Photoshop for a lot of static image editing tasks, color correction, cropping, background removal, you name it.
Huh. So if GIMP is that good, why do people still pay for Photoshop? Just inertia, brand name.
That's a fair question. I mean, Photoshop is still the industry standard. It has a massive feature set, tons of tutorials, integration with other Adobe stuff. But for many common tasks, yeah, GIMP can definitely hold its own. And for simpler stuff, or if you're just starting out, Paint.net is another great free option, really easy to use.
Okay, so free options exist. What else?
Oh, Canva has completely changed the game for online design. Its templates make it super intuitive for anyone to create posters, social media graphics, all sorts of visuals, really democratize design. Then there's Krita, another free open source tool, more focused on digital painting and illustration, but great for image editing too. And for vector graphics like logos, Icons Inkscape is a fantastic free alternative to Adobe Illustrator.
Wow. It really underlines that you don't need a fortune to create decent visuals now.
Not at all. The tools are out there.
Okay, so we have the tools, the principles. But this isn't one person working alone, right? Creating impactful images needs serious coordination. How do all these different teams and steps actually fit together?
Yeah, that coordination piece is critical. It really is all about seamless collaboration and everyone understanding their role. So in terms of coordination, you've got designers and photographers working super closely with the product development folks
Why is that?
to make sure they really understand the product, its features, how it works so the photos are accurate. Then they also have to coordinate constantly with the marketing teams.
To know who they're trying to reach.
Exactly. To grasp the target market, the overall strategy, make sure the visuals actually connect with the right people, and then the image editors doing the post-processing. They need to talk to both the creatives and marketing to understand the photo's purpose, what exactly needs highlighting or refining.
That sounds like a lot of back and forth.
Yeah.
How does this play out in a real scenario, like promoting an event or a new product launch?
Great example. So for event promotion applications, say a new product launch or a big sale, it's meticulous. Designers or photographers create those core high-quality visuals, maybe incorporating something thematic for the event.
Right.
Then the image editors carefully add the crucial details, date, time, location, maybe discount codes using fonts and colors that pop but are also clear. And there's always a final review. Does it match the event theme? Is all the info there and easy to read?
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Got to be clear and consistent. What about for social media? Is it different?
Similar process, but different focus for social media product posts. You might take photos from multiple angles, really showing off the details dynamically. Editors might add appealing extras like frames, filters, maybe some short, catchy text overlays to grab attention and encourage clicks.
More about engagement there.
Definitely. And consistency with the brand's overall style on that platform is vital. Plus, and this is key for social, the teams are constantly monitoring how people react, likes, comments, shares to tweak their image strategy for the future. It's very dynamic.
So connecting this all back, that smooth execution, that coordination, it's just crucial for keeping the brand looking consistent everywhere and keeping people engaged, right?
Absolutely. It's a well-oiled machine, ideally, but it's one that's always changing, always evolving.
And speaking of evolution,
Yeah.
let's shift gears now to something really on the cutting edge. The human face in marketing. Product endorsers, influencers, and this whole AI revolution that's happening.
Right. This is a fascinating area. So traditionally, using product endorsers, celebrities, maybe experts, people whose image fits the brand has been a really common and effective strategy.
We see it all the time.
Yeah. Their face or voice next to a product grabs attention, boosts its appeal. Businesses pick them based on, their image, fame, popularity, how well they fit the brand, and the cost. It can range from millions for a global star to just free products for smaller influencers.
Standard practice.
Sure.
But AI is changing this.
Big time. We're seeing the rise of virtual endorsers. These are AI-generated characters, and they pose a potential, well, let's call it the challenge, to real-life endorsers.
How so?
Well, think about it. They're computer-generated. No time zones, no scheduling conflicts, no diva demands, and crucially, no massive endorsement fees. Plus, theoretically, you can tweak their look, their voice, anything to perfectly match the brand's needs or react to market shifts. That's incredible flexibility.
Okay, that sounds almost too good for marketers. What's the catch? What are the downsides?
Oh, there are definitely challenges. A big one is that these virtual figures can lack that genuine human warmth, that persuasiveness real people have. There's also a whole mess of unresolved legal and ethical questions.
Like what?
Image rights, reputation rights. Who owns the rights to an AI persona? What if it says something damaging? The rules just aren't clear yet. And interestingly, sometimes if they look too real, it can actually creep people out, create distrust.
The uncanny valley effect.
Yeah. Exactly. And honestly, the tech itself, especially for things like perfectly natural voice synthesis or realistic movement, it's still maturing. It's not quite seamless yet in all situations, but there's a more direct, maybe more immediate AI application that's really taking off. Virtual product models for e-commerce.
So not famous endorsers, but models for clothes and stuff online.
Precisely. This is becoming a huge deal for online stores. The benefits are pretty obvious. Way lower costs than photo shoots with real models, much faster turnaround. AI can learn human poses, body shapes, create realistic-looking virtual models.
And you can customize them.
Totally. Adjust body type, skin tone, hair color, anything. Have them wear any product in countless poses. AI can even automate editing tasks like putting the product on the model, removing backgrounds, adjusting colors, and it can create dynamic views like showing how fabric moves when someone walks. Gives you a much better sense of the product.
That sounds incredibly useful for online shopping, but the same downsides apply.
Yeah, some of the same challenges persist. They can still feel a bit unnatural, maybe lack that authentic vibe. And again, the legal stuff, copyright, privacy concerns, and the AI learned from real people's photos, that all needs careful navigation as the tech gets better.
It's definitely a balancing act then, isn't it? Businesses are weighing these clear efficiency gains, the cost savings from AI visuals, against needing that authenticity, that human touch, and navigating all the ethical and legal unknowns.
Absolutely. It's a major point of discussion right now.
So looking at all this, what really stands out to you from this glimpse into the future of marketing visuals? It's pretty wild.
It really is. The potential is enormous, but so are the questions we need to answer.
Wow, okay, what a journey we've taken today. We went from the everyday ways businesses use images, product photos, social media posts, right through the really complex multi-step workflows involving photographers, editors, marketers.
The whole ecosystem.
Yeah, and then we looked at the tools that make it happen, from the big pro software like Photoshop to amazing free options like GIMP and Canva. And finally, we just dipped our toes into this fascinating, maybe slightly unsettling future being shaped by AI and visual media, virtual celebrities, AI models.
It's a truly complex and rapidly changing world, and it affects us constantly. So maybe a final thought for everyone listening.
Yeah.
Next time you're scrolling through an online shop or you see an ad, just pause for a second. Think about not just what you're seeing, but who or maybe what created that visual and why was it designed that specific way to connect with you?
Good question.
And maybe ask yourself, how much of the visual world around you is already subtly shaped by AI? And looking ahead, how might that change the way we all perceive reality in the coming years?